Comparing yourself to others can make you feel as if your life isn't where it should be by now, that other people are ahead of you, and can result in you feeling that no matter what you do, it's never going to be good enough. So in this video, I'm going to share with you 3 tips on how to stop comparing yourself to others, and number 3 is especially important, so make sure you stick around for that. Number 1 is that being inspired is a good thing. Whenever you notice other people's successes going forward, if you find yourself comparing your situation, your life, to theirs, switch it across instead to being, how am I inspired by this person? Rather than comparing as to what you don't have, be inspired about what you could create. Ask yourself the question, what could I learn from this person? How could I grow by applying the same kind of commitment that they have to that specific area of their life? You could also actually reach out to them and say, hey, I really admire the relationship that you have. I'm really inspired by the life that you've created. By switching across from comparing yourself to others to being inspired by others, it's opening you up to a sea of possibilities. Opportunities to learn, grow, and evolve into a greater version of yourself. Whereas comparing yourself to others is usually deeply rooted in a lack style of thinking. They have that, I don't have it. Inspiration opens you up. Comparison to others closes you off. Now, if you're enjoying this video so far, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe for future videos like this. Only takes a couple of seconds, really helps out with the YouTube algorithm and gets these videos out to more people. Thanks so much, and let's keep going. Number 2 is to know that you're not getting the whole picture. Especially in today's digital world, what you're often seeing is people's highlights reel, the good stuff, the best times, the great successes. What you're not seeing is the epic failures. What you're not seeing are the difficult conversations. What you're not seeing are the problems, the challenges that come up when running a company or leading a team. Know that there is a lot more to somebody's life, both personally and professionally, than what you might be seeing online or hearing in a conversation or a podcast, for example. Make sure you utilize this insight, this perspective, whenever you find yourself comparing yourself to others going forward. Number 3 is to acknowledge, then eliminate the insecurities. By acknowledging that there's an insecurity there in the first place, which if you're comparing yourself to others, there's a good chance there's something going on there that needs to be uncovered. Whether that is a fear of not being good enough or feeling that your life isn't where you wanted it to be by now, there's really 3 parts to this final step. 1, acknowledging that it's there. Number 2, uncovering where it came from. There's usually going to be something that happened either in childhood or early adult years that you need to get down to the core of in order to make the shift across to a more empowered state. Now, whether you work with me, somebody else, or work through this on your own, those 3 parts really need to be taken care of. Understanding the insecurity that's there in the first place. I gave a couple of examples before. Understanding where it actually came from. That's usually going to require the deep work. The 3rd step is the action you're going to take out the back end of that. Now, if you decide that you're going to do this on your own, the action you take will come from what you uncover in these first 2 parts. For example, if you've got a disempowering belief that you're not good enough, well, there's going to be some actions out the back end of that to build up your self-worth. On the other hand, if the reason you've been comparing yourself to others is because your life isn't actually where you want it to be by now, then at least one of the actions to come out the other side will be a planning exercise, making sure that you're very clear on what you're going to achieve over the next 3 years, 12 months, 90 days to rectify that. What tips do you have on how to stop comparing yourself to others? Post them in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video.